it's Nancy, and today I want to try the clean girl aesthetic because I feel like it's kind of like what I already do for job interviews, and I feel like it is a good like base makeup or like something to clean up and look nice and be presentable for a job interview. So I guess in my head, like a clean girl brings to mind like someone who's very tidy and like put together. I would imagine like their makeup is like all together, like all nice and clean and everything is in the right place. And when I think of clean girl makeup, I don't think of like something like too extreme makeup. I don't think of a very heavy eyeshadow look or for like anything too extreme, like almost like no makeup look or very polished, you know? So I think, should I start with my hair? Okay, let's start with my hair. I'm such a weirdo. Like, I use my nose as a guideline. So I think that my nose is centered, and I would use like right under this line to like help me level out where the center of my head should be. My hair doesn't really stick back. Okay. I see a lot of girls doing this trend. They would part their hair in the middle and then they would put all this hair in the back. A low bun. So that's what I'm going to do so I can get all the hair out of my way when I do the makeup. Oh my god, just like thinking about interviews kind of freak me out. I always get so nervous, and even if I know I would be a really good person for the role that I'm applying for, I still get like super nervous and like I don't know, I never feel that ready, or I can never get my nerves down. That's what I mean. I can never get my nerves down for almost any interview unless I know I don't want the job. Then I probably wouldn't care about the interview so much, and I wouldn't stress out as much, and usually I can handle my nerves when that is the case. Oh my god, I've never put my hair like this before. Like straight down the middle and then back. And then in a very, very sleek backed way. Can you guys tell me if it looks okay? Because to me, it's a little strange. I usually put my hair up like right here, kind of like a cheerleader, high up too. Yeah, because essentially what a job interview is, you convince the person to hire you for the position. Like you try to convince them that you are the best fit for the role, like the best fit for the company, or like the best person they can hire to do the role that you're applying to, or even like multiple roles. You try to make yourself seem like you're a catch. Oh my god, my hair. So I have this funny thing from Japan that is supposed to help with your flyaways. I guess it's like a waxy little thing. And like I have so much baby hair. Oh, that did it. I don't have Olaplex like everyone else who does this trend, so working with what I got. Let's see, there you go. Oh my god, this is not my usual look. I'm not sure if I would be keeping my hair like this. Okay, these flyaways, I will take care of them later. Try not to be distracted. Okay, I'm gonna put on some lotion because to me the clean girl aesthetic, I think of someone who has very moisturized skin. It's like very glowy. Their face just glows. And I guess it's not mattifying. It's not like extremely mattifying. So I'm trying to put on some lotion before I put on makeup to make sure that my skin doesn't get too dry. Because whenever I put on makeup, I feel like I'm really bad at putting on foundation or makeup because my skin is so dry. Does anyone else get that, where it's so dry and flaky that you almost feel like it looks better without makeup on, because then your skin looks like real skin and not just some flaky sort of crinkly, like, I don't know, it looks kind of gross. It looks all flaky, and you don't want your skin to look like it's all flaky or kind of dead, right? Next I'm going to put on this Matcha Latte lip smacker that I found at the Dollar Tree. I think it's so cute. I'm gonna put some primer. That's never happened before. Okay, put my finger on it. Make sure it doesn't happen again. Oh my god, did it break? It broke. It kind of broke. It's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not like it's the end of the world. Okay, since this is a hydrating primer, I'm gonna put it in the parts of my face that I feel like gets really dry when I put makeup. And hopefully that helps and not look so dry. I'm also putting primer on because I feel like at your job interview you don't want your makeup to potentially disappear. This is the Poreless Putty primer from E.L.F. I don't know how people use so much of this primer. I like to just dip my fingers in and then grab a little bit and then just press it in. But yeah, a job interview, you basically try to convince the person or the interviewer that you're the best person for the job. Like, you almost have to show them the best version of yourself for that job. So a lot of times I would go over their job description or like what they're looking for and what kind of company they are and try to become like the best version of me or the version of me that would best fit that job. I feel like doing this clean girl makeup look is not a bad idea because then most companies like someone who's clean and put together and looks like they have their life together. Yeah, so I would just research the job and then look at like their description, their company culture, or what I think their company culture is. Like, I would do as much research as I could. What am I doing next? Oh, I'm putting foundation on. I'm gonna use my little palette. I'm gonna put some of this foundation. I always shake myself because I don't use makeup often, or I feel like they kind of separate. Put some in the palette, and I like to put some oil on it because I have super dry skin and I'm hoping that the oil would help it look less crinkly. I'm gonna put some lotion too. I'm gonna grab a brush. I know like putting lotion and other stuff dilutes the foundation, but we're doing clean girl makeup look, so I don't think we need a super high coverage foundation. Here's my little palette. I don't know if you can see that, but this is what I'm gonna do. So for a job interview, you don't normally have a lot of time to talk. Like, first impressions are everything, and you have to convince the person biggest reasons why you're a good candidate for the role or you're perfect for the position, like how you bring value to the company and why you're better for the position than other people within like the first 10 minutes, I would say, because you don't always have time to talk. You never know how much time you have for interview, and the other person may be interviewing multiple people or they have a busy schedule and that's why they're hiring. So I would try to make sure you know what you want to say, and like every point you say has a way to like you support your point more. You're basically selling yourself as the best person for the job. It looks so crazy. Okay, hopefully this works out. Okay, that might be too much of my eye right here. Put some under here. Grab a under a sponge. I always get so nervous for these job interviews. I feel like one of the best things you can do is imagine that you already have the job and then kind of like show up dressing kind of like someone who would fit the job or someone they would want to do the job. But I would say it's very easy to be confident during the interview when you know you have the skill set or you know you have what they're looking for. Probably people who are more entry level or they don't really have any job experience or experience in that field, I would say don't beat yourself up and like think that you're not good enough for the job, because maybe you are, but you just need to get trained or given the chance to do the job. And I think a lot of employers, they do look for that. A lot of companies, they are looking for someone that they can train and can grow and can adapt. You have to like let them know you want to do this, like you want to do the job. You're willing to learn, you're a quick learner. Whatever they say the job entails, you're willing to do that. Like you're 100% will do it, and you're gonna do it to the best of your abilities, or just do it amazingly. Like in the beginning of the interview, like before you guys officially start, if it's possible, I would try to ask the person interviewing, what are they looking for, or what kind of person are they looking for, or why is the position open? That's a key one. Like, why is the position open? Is it because the restaurant's busy and they need more people to help like serve tables? So they probably want someone that's like fast, and then you have to like kind of relay to them like how you're actually kind of fast at doing stuff. Yeah, just see why they have that position open, and then tell them you can fill it, like you can fill in that gap, or you're perfect for that role, or you're someone who can help them out in that way. I'm just kind of lazy and I don't put on concealer. I usually put on foundation instead of concealer. Missing a spot right here, and I have random pimples on my chin. If possible, even before the interview, if you have a chance to like talk to them on the phone, then I would ask them like, why is the position open, or what sort of candidates are they looking for, who are they looking for, and if you really want the job, I would try to mold yourself into showing that you're that person and that you'd be perfect for it. I think that's enough foundation for now. But yeah, be confident. Like, if you're willing to do it, let them know, because they want to see someone who's very motivated. They don't want someone that they need to motivate to do things. They want to know you're the type of person that would want to do things, or like help them, or be more efficient and help their workflow faster. They want to know if you're going to be the person that they can rely on. You guys see this hair here? My baby hairs never listen. They're like super thick. Just ignore my baby hairs. They're kind of embarrassing. I don't know, sometimes you get lucky and then you kind of feel like, or you kind of know that you already have the position because you can feel the energy from the other person or from the interviewer. And I usually like those cases. But sometimes it's not up to the interviewer's choice whether or not you have the position. They're just like the first person that gets to interview you. And then if you pass most of like their checklist of what the actual manager or the actual boss wants or needs, then you can go to the next level. And that's when you really need to like set in stone your skills. Oh, I'm gonna use some banana powder. It's at my face because I still wear my face mask out. I don't want to get sick, and I just want to protect my family. I know a lot of like the clean girl makeup trend, it's not very matte looking, but I want my makeup to last. I don't want to like potentially take off my mask during a job interview, and then because they want to take like an ID picture or something, and then like part of my makeup's all rubbed all wrong. That's why I'm definitely gonna put on some powder, especially in the parts where I know I'm gonna wear a face mask there. Okay, and especially the nose area. I know it makes my nose look bad, but makeup on your nose never looks good, so I've learned to live with that. I'm gonna take this E.L.F palette. It's the Matte for Mattes, and then this brush. And I like to use a light color for my eyelids. I like using light colors on my eyelids. I feel like it helps my eyes pop more. I think it looks good, and it looks very clean and open and alert, and it looks a lot more brighter, and I feel like that makeup can help you look like the person for the job. Sometimes for job interviews I don't put anything else, just like a very light color or a light wash of color on the top of my lids, and that's it. But if you want, I normally do like close to skin tone, like maybe these two colors. Even this one's a little too dark. I always like cute colors, but I'm gonna take this one in my crease, so then there's some dimension in my eyes. I also feel like this clean girl makeup aesthetic or look on me makes me look a little more mature, or like a a little more serious, which it's something you want to show or would want to present to other people. If you're applying for a job, you do want to know that you can be serious, like you can take things seriously and follow instructions well, or can be professional. That's the main thing, is they want to know that you can be professional. I don't normally like to put liquid black eyeliner, but I know like some people do. One technique I've learned recently is to just put like a dark eyeshadow on the lash line. So I'm gonna take this black eyeshadow and then I'm gonna put on the lash line. Sorry, I like just noticed that the tripod could be messing up the lighting. So I'm moving over so then you can see what I'm doing. It's not really showing up. One way that I get like dark eyeshadow to show up more, or not dark eyeshadow, but just eyeshadow in general, is I take the brush and I'll press it where I want it and then I'll wiggle it. Like I'll wiggle the skin. Instead of like wiggling the brush over the skin, I like push it against the skin and then wiggle the skin. And I feel like this does a very like natural eyeliner, almost like you didn't put any eyeliner on at all because it's eyeshadow, especially if you can keep like really close to the lash line. But yeah, sometimes I would, not sometimes, but a lot of times if I am not like extremely familiar with the position that I'm applying for, I would look up interview questions that are related to that role and then think of ways to answer that. And then like I'll think of scenarios or experiences that I've been through, or just like scenarios that I would do if I was in that position and like I had to go and potentially handle certain situations. So like for example, if I was trained to be a sales job and a customer comes in and they're not happy with the product, like what would you do? How would you handle that? I would think of, you know, as much possible answers as possible and then have it ready just in case they ask. And I also I also put the same eyeshadow, this black eyeshadow, which isn't really like black, but it's like gray. And I put this on my eyebrows. Or I put on my eyebrows because it's convenient. I'm trying to get rid of this little white line I've always had. Okay, I'm gonna grab a random eyebrow pencil to cover that. I'm trying to get the clean girl aesthetic and have everything all uniformed and put together. Do it on this side as well. I normally get so nervous in job interviews that it's hard for me to like show my personality. Like I usually just like close up, but that's I guess one of the worst things you can do, because then not one of the worst things, but it's not always favorable, because when you interview people, the interviewer likes to know or would like to be talking to a person, not just somebody who's kind of like closed off, you know. They want to have someone who's friendly or more inviting. Like most people like to hire people based on their personalities because they feel good around the person. So if you could make the interviewer feel good or feel, you know, feel in a positive way when they're around you, they're more likely to hire you. Especially in roles where you have to talk to customers directly. I actually don't really know how to do my eyebrows, so this is what you're getting. Heating my eyelash curler. I heard it works better that way, and I got so used to it that I feel like it's weird if I don't like heat it up before I curl my eyelashes. I always just try to be confident and just believe that you're the right person or the best person for the job. And that goes a long way. You might be able to like almost trick them into giving you the job. Okay, I curled my eyelashes and I'm gonna do mascara next. I'm gonna use this really old mascara. Don't use old mascara. I just use them because I haven't used it up. And you use a tissue paper? Not tissue paper. Yes, tissue paper. Use tissue paper or something like to wipe the mascara off if a little clumpy. I don't know how to call it, like a pro tip or like a super hack, or one way you can get your foot in the door of a position or a role that you really want, especially if you're kind of like an entry-level candidate. Oh my god, I totally got mascara everywhere. One thing you could do during an interview is like if they ask you why should they pick you for the position, to say that you're gonna be great or you'll be the best. I don't know, just like sell yourself very high, right? And then say like tell them that you can do everything they want you to do, or just like all these, say one or two of the things that would make you extremely valuable to the company and what you can provide and do for them. And then tell them that if you can't do it, or if you don't perform well enough within, like, let's say 90 days, which is here, that's the standard time limit where you can kind of fire somebody, or it's kind of like a employment trial period, or, you know, like a probationary period where employers can potentially fire you at will, or like they don't really need to give you a reason why they are letting you go, is like the first 90 days of your employment. So say that like if you're not living up to the expectation, or if you're not doing as well as you think you're doing, you will leave yourself. Like the company doesn't need to fire you if you're not doing well enough. Like if you bragged yourself up to like a certain level and you don't meet that level, tell them in the interview that you'll just let yourself go, or you would just leave the company on your own, or you'll write the letter that you'll leave or something. And a lot of times you can get hired that way, because for the company, they feel like letting you try out the job or just giving you the chance is less of a liability, because then they think maybe that they don't need to have good reasons to fire you, that you'll probably just leave on your own if you're not doing well enough. So that's kind of a trick. If there's one place that you really want to get into and you kind of want to just get your foot in the door, I don't I don't know what the success rate is for this. If you have an experience with this, please comment down below. Or if you tried it and it worked, please comment down below. Or if you tried it and it didn't work, please comment below. And like, I want to know. Especially like what kind of position, or like how much experience you had, and if it got you like into the company. That'd be amazing. I'm gonna do some blush. I have this like really old blush from E.L.F. I'm gonna use a light color, this light color, with a blush brush. Alright, this came in like some random kit that I bought, or I got as a kid, like, you know, one of those like holiday brush sets. Oh, you don't see anything, but I guess it still fits the clean girl sort of look, because it's like kind of like you got out of bed, or you're all nice and cleaned up. It's not very noticeable or in your face. I'm gonna try the other color. Let's see how that looks. There's a little more color added into the face. I don't normally put on blush because I feel like my cheeks are naturally kind of pink or reddish, and I also don't normally put that much foundation on my cheeks, so then you can normally see through my foundation that there's this like reddish hue, and blush doesn't really last long anyways. Okay, I like to put it just there. I don't normally put it over the nose because I feel like it doesn't look as mature or as clean. And that's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to do, I guess, my style of like clean girl makeup with what I have and what kind of works for me. Should I do my forehead? No, it's fine. I'm gonna put some bronzer. This is the NYX matte bronzer in the shade medium. I don't normally like to put bronzer, but since I put foundation, it might wash me out there, so I'm gonna put a little bronzer. Especially like after I got braces, my cheeks start sinking in, probably because like the pain of having braces. So I feel like I don't really need bronzer anymore, or I don't need a contour. Okay, did the little figure. I was gonna say figure 8, but it's a 3. I mean, I guess it's a... No, because you have to go in through the middle. No. And also, don't contour my nose, because I feel like it makes my nose look weird or different, or like not my nose. I know like Normally in the clean girl makeup look they put highlighter, but I don't plan on putting any highlighter. Oh, I forgot to do a facial mist before my mascara. Hopefully that goes okay. We'll just try. I got this. Just hope for the best. For the best. I guess I could pat it in. Yeah, I got that funny tip of like how to get your foot in the door through companies through one of my previous bosses in my lifetime. Okay, let's see, what else can I do? Oh, I'm into my lips. Liner. This is my mirror. Okay. I forgot my lipstick. BRB. Oh, this is all up close and personal. I'm gonna use this Milani Naturally Cheek. It's like normally more colored than I would put. I don't normally put blush. I'll do my hair first and then I'll do the final look. So I've been looking for a career change in my life and I wanted to practice the clean girl makeup look because I feel like it's a very versatile look that I can wear to any job interview and I would trust a look like this. Like the clean girl makeup look. Little spring thing. And put this in my hair and I'll hold it. And it's semi-invisible. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to do my baby hairs. Here. Make them a little more tamed. A little more put together. Okay. I'm gonna put on a blazer. The final look. This is totally not something I would wear every day. But I guess if I was like in sales trying to sell you something, I would probably look like this. But I don't know. I'm not very good at interviews or dressing up or... Oh yeah, I forgot to do my eyebrows. I'm using this little E.L.F. eyebrow thing. I don't like it, but I feel like it puts my eyebrows together enough. And I don't have anything else that has this same function. I should probably buy a better one, but this one, only one side has kind of dried out. I'm planning to use the second side first before using it all up before buying a new one. But yeah, I would say be prepared and be confident. Like, if you're not confident, just fake it until you make it. But for sure, just believe in your words. If you want to do it, you can do it and you will do it. You gotta believe that you can do it and make the other person believe that you can do it and you're motivated and that you will do it. And I would say that would get you in. And then confidence. Yeah, the confidence that you can do it is the main part. It's a dainty necklace of the clean girl makeup style or the clean girl aesthetic. Let me make that shorter. Okay, this is a little better. There you go. Yeah, I hope you the best of luck. I wish you well in all your endeavors, and if you ever want to do like a job change or like move up in your job, or if you want to get promoted or a salary raise or something, because you deserve it and you should ask for it, by the way. Ask for it. Ask to get a raise. If you haven't gotten a raise in a long time. Or find a new job that would give you more money. That'd be a good idea. Anyways, this is final look. Bye! Thanks for watching!